Hey everyone, it's Nicole Mitchell here with your 5 minutes to freedom on this glorious Friday. And I have a fun story to share with you today. So I recently took a Tesla for a test drive, which is a hilarious, amazing story that I cannot fit in today's video. But what I can share is when the guy I was driving with, Weldon, who works at this Tesla store, he was saying I was the first person to cry and scream while test driving a Tesla, and it was hilarious. And it just gives you a small glimpse of how impacted I was by driving a Tesla. Anyway, here's the thing. Whatever you think about Teslas, right? I wasn't a huge fan of them until the past 6 months, and now I am where I am. But I couldn't help but think, as Weldon and I were talking about the history of Teslas and how they came about, why they came about, what they're doing, what their plan is, I couldn't help but think that Elon Musk, who has like huge dreams, right? Some people would say ridiculous dreams or ridiculous goals or impossible goals, but how this business started in 2003 and the first car that came out in 2008, and how it is now becoming the answer to a very real problem we're soon going to face, right? Petroleum cars or run cars are not going to be around forever, right? We don't have unlimited supplies of petroleum. At some point, we're going to have to find an alternative way of driving. Now, stick with me. This video isn't just about Teslas. This video has to do with you, but I'm giving this as an example to tie it to your life, right? So at some point, we're going to have to find another way to drive that is not dependent upon petroleum. And I couldn't help but think, like, oh my gosh, back however long Elon had this dream, long before he started the business in 2003, I'm sure he was dreaming and scheming and had this very large vision for the world that probably seemed impossible, if not ridiculous. And now that he's done what he's done, he's created these cars that are sustainable, that are turning to a renewable source of energy. And how I thought in that car ride, he's literally saving our asses, right? Because currently our car industry is so oil dependent. We're so dependent on something that's not always going to be there. And yet one person was brave enough, bold enough, audacious enough to have a dream and go after his dream as though it's totally possible. And now his vision of electric cars, right, of this greener version is going to save us from a big war over petroleum when the source runs out. All that to say, whether or not you consider Elon a good or bad guy or anything about Tesla, this doesn't have to do with that. But the idea that this one person's dream that seemed ridiculous, that seemed audacious, that seemed too big to achieve, that seemed impossible, is going to end up blessing the masses. And I want to connect that to you, that you just might have a dream that you might think is ridiculous, that people would laugh at if you told them or you came out in public about it, that people might think you're selfish or greedy for going after it, but your dream just might be the answer to a bunch of people's problems. Do you get what I'm saying? Or as Glennon Doyle would say, are you picking up what I'm laying down? What if your dream is needed for the world's survival and the world's flourishing? Just as our world needs an alternative source to petroleum-based cars in order for us to survive and thrive. What if your dream has the power to influence and impact millions of people, if not billions of people? This is why I don't want you to discount your dream, because your very dream might save the asses of some group of people out in the world. And that's a good thing. Your dream is a good thing. Your big, audacious, bold, ridiculous, impossible dream is so important. Not only is it important to your own individual calling to live a life that brings you joy because you're doing the thing you're born to do, but it's going to bring joy and life and laughter and light and love to the masses. And this world can always use more light and love. And you bring light and love in a way that only you can. So it doesn't matter if there's 5 million other people doing the exact same work you want to do. No one can do it the way you can do it. No one can be you like you can be you. Like, I'm the only Nicole Mitchell there is, right? That's a lot of power I have, because no one can be me as well as I can be me. No one can be you as well as you can be you. So your goal is to be you and to go after your dream in your unique way because only you can be you and only you can do what you feel called to do. So don't let the numbers scare you. Don't let the oversaturated market freak you out. Like, put those numbers to the side and say, I know this is my calling. I know this is what I'm called to do. And I know that it's possible. I know I have a purpose in this world and I'm going to go after it and all of the uniqueness that I am, because that is my gift to the world. My gift is not trying to copycat someone else. My gift is being me in the fullness of me in the work that I do. And that is going to be the answer to someone's problem. And it's going to bless them and help them and empower them to live the life they were meant to live. You got it? Your dream might well be the very answer to the problems of millions of people. And you don't know until you try and go after it. So go after it, okay? Let me know in the comments below. If you want, tell me what your dream is. Tell me if you're going to go after it. What are you going to do in 2018 to go after this dream you feel called to do? Because I'm on that path with you. I have big dreams. And I now no longer think they're ridiculous. I think they're completely possible and they're going to happen. So join me. Let's go after our dreams and let's light up this world with our light and love and be the answer to so many people's situations and help them live the life they were meant to live. Love you guys. Happy Friday. If you like this and you want more videos like this, don't forget to subscribe. I send out videos once a week. Hit the like button and let me know how you're doing in the comments. I love hearing from you guys. All right, bye.